Good Fortune 2025. This feels so topical. It's a supernatural comedy film. It's really on the money for this year, perhaps more so last year, but I'll explain that. It's a 20th century version of It's a Wonderful Life, I would say, with a generous dose of Trading Places 1983 mixed in, and it really is funny. I've certainly found it hilarious anyway. It Aziz Ansari seem to be involved, all elements of it, writing, directing, starring in it, and it's great what he's done. Um, I just really like it. Um, So he plays Arj, who has a life of drudgery. It's like so many people. He works really hard. He's struggling. And right near the start, his son asks why he's doing laundry work when he has a degree. And he goes full on brutal in explaining the harsh reality, the truth of um, what how things panned out in his life, and often does, and is more or less saying this is how things could well go for you. So, you know, it's pretty. His son's very young, and then afterwards he's got this seems to be like an app where he earns points for being mean to his son. It's just like, oh gosh. Meanwhile, there's Elena, and she's doing things the right way. I mean, I had so much time for Elena, and she's um, trying to organize a union, a trade union, to get recognized in the. It's like a big. It's a store. Hardware Heaven, it's called. Now, Elena's played by KK Palmer, and she's probably got the third or fourth most significant role in this film, and the other two characters are Seth, who is a tech bro. He's uh, he's a billionaire. He's earned his money from cell phone towers. He somehow didn't really inherit it from his father, but his grandfather. Um, but he's got loaded. He's got this wealthy pad up in the Hollywood Hills, overlooking LA. I've seen quite a few films like that. The swimming pools, the where he's got a sauna and a little plunge pool, ice bath sort of thing. And that's the thing he enjoys doing in his spare time for the health, which is sitting 15 minutes in the sauna and then plunging into ice and then doing it, repeating it. And he owns a company called Sauna Boss. The pronunciation, of course, it's the American and English way, which is sauna, but sauna, it's a Finnish word. Um, so um, he ends up he gets a delivery from Arj, and Arj kind of persuades him. He's very persuasive in letting him work for a week as general dog's body, being a runner, doing whatever he wants. So he's like organizing things like oh gosh, an ayahuasca trip. I mean, ayahuasca keeps coming up in films. Couple 2 or 3 months back, there was Friendship 2024. I think that was the funniest, ayahuasca trip, but this one, Arj does the organising for this. Um, there was Queer 2024, I think. Daniel Craig, had ayahuasca in it as well. So it's really on vogue at the moment. Um, the other main character, I mean, the three guys in this film that you see on the posters, there's Gabriel, really tall. It's Keanu Reeves. His good-looking status is alluded to often by certain people, mainly um, less consequential characters in the film, but um, he's he's an angel. He's a guardian angel, and his main task, because guardian angels are specialized, and his is texting and driving, and I think choking, but he's dissatisfied with only saving people who are driving. I mean, of course, the American stuff, which is really awful, texting and drive. It's just like everyone seems to be doing it. There don't seem laws. I mean, every film seems to be based on uh, so many people carrying their mobiles in their hands, which is illegal in this country. In the UK, you still see it, but in America, happens all the time. And that's his main job, to save people from dying. And he goes beyond what his job description. He goes off piece. He tries to help. He notices Arj is struggling. He notices his head in his hand. Things going wrong. Things are going really badly wrong for Arj because, well, he works for Seth. I mean, he's had all his jobs. He's not doing well. He hasn't got a pad. He's sleeping in his car. And at one point, the car gets towed. And so he's got nowhere to sleep. He's at Denny's Diner. Oh, yeah. The thing I find difficult, and it appeared in another film recently, is One of Them Days, 2025, with blood donor scenes. And this one isn't as severe, but I really don't like it when blood donor scenes go even a little bit wrong. So slight, caution about that scene, but I don't know. But anyway, he's given blood. I think you earn money for that in the US. It seems like it from um, the other films, like One of Them Days, also set in LA. Um, and he's eaten a burger in Denny's afterwards to replenish some of the nutrients he's lost, I guess, or to feel better. And then he finds his car's been towed, and he's in it's rock bottom. And that's where Gabriel thinks, "Oh gosh, I've really got to do something. This guy is going to do something like It's a Wonderful Life." Well, it's not quite in that state, but Gabriel misinterprets it. He's talked with his bosses, like Martha, who's a guardian angel with bigger wings, his line manager, so to speak. But he takes it beyond, because he decides to uh, he shows Arj what his future life's going to be like. As a way, he's sort of doing that It's a Wonderful Life type thing of, look, all these things that happen in your life, aren't they wonderful? doesn't doesn't really work because it's like modern life, and gosh, it was different in 1946. You know, 79 years ago. I don't know. I really get this humour though, because I mean, it's so um, the way things go. Uh, it's just beautifully put together. Let's just say that. I won't explain too much because it's worth watching, I think. But he's going to have to get his car. He's hit rock bottom, but because he can't, I'll explain that he can't. Seems convinced. I mean, the job of guardian angels is to convince them that it's worth to carry on because don't want despairing people um, doing something drastic, too drastic, doing something silly. So, because that doesn't work, he does the life swapping thing instead, so he's going way beyond what he should do. And he swaps, and this is all shown in the trailer, he swaps Seth, no, what's Seth's name? Oh gosh. Um, Jeff. Jeff is played by Seth Rogen. He's wealthy man. I mean, like the earliest scene we seen is like he's, um, there's this queue, to buy stuff and, you know, everyone's going for errands and buying stuff. Arj is in the queue, but they've sold out. And then he sees Jeff get some of these delicacy or cakes. I can't remember what it was, but via the back door, someone brings it, oh, Josh, the staffer. Why's he got it? Oh, it's because he's got shares in the company. He's an investor. So um, when Arj goes round and gets to see what life is like, life of a tech bro billionaire, like there's so many controversially in the news this year, especially. I mean, things are. I can't go. I won't go into it too much, but um, uh, Jeff trusts Arj with a credit card, and because Arj has got on often disappointing Alina, he does impress her enough to take her on a date, but they go to a really fancy restaurant. Jeff has lent some fancier clothes to Arj, but the bill's huge and he swallows his pride. He wants to pay for it all. No, he doesn't swallow his pride. He actually pays the $350 restaurant bill, and of course gets in the card, and he gets into trouble with Jeff. Let's just leave it at that. So things. Well, anyway, their lives get swapped. So, and to start with, Jeff doesn't realise, but I mean, oh gosh, it's fun. I mean, just watching. Um, in a way, it is like the life lessons. You think? I mean, Gabriel is going way beyond what he's supposed to do. He gets into trouble with Martha, and he's got to try and put things right. But how's he going to persuade um, Arj to actually feel that he wants his own life back because he just doesn't doesn't like his life. It's quite clear. He's seen a glimpse of the future. It's even though there are some good aspects to it, uh, there's a lot of awful things. It's just like, oh, it's just so funny. Oh, let's. I think I'll leave it at that because I covered the main points, and I think yeah, the one thing is right. So um, this was made. I'm going to score this 9 out of 10, but I'm going to say that um, this was obviously made some months ago. I think probably last year, and things are getting worse. I mean, it's bad enough. I mean, the Western system, and the monetary system, the capitalism, the way there's such a huge divide between the haves and the have-nots. Um, and a lot of people are envious. I wouldn't say I'm envious, but obviously, um, it isn't fair. It's quite clear it's not fair. I'm not envious. I really am not envious. I don't wouldn't want to become a billionaire with a little bit more money. But that's the whole thing. If there was a fairer system, if there wasn't like the CEOs of the largest companies earning such a huge amount of money, um, and workers uh, earned much, were able to keep their heads above water a lot more easily. And there's everything that is going to make things worse, like the way the tech bros control the AI, things like that, which is going to exacerbate the jobs market problem. Um, there's so much that's going to get worse, and then with all the recent stuff, the way I mean the protests now, but the way that ICE, um, the um, the way that people are being targeted, immigrants in particular, trans people, all the anti-trans laws, all the way that the country, talking about the US, the country's ills, but it's happening a lot in the UK as well, with a certain party, the way it blames marginalised people for the way things are going. Um, those things I think could have made it even more relevant, even more relevant for 2025 if they ever want to do a sequel. I don't know. Or there could be other films about that, but I think it was an excellent film. I I just and there was a lot of laughter in the audience. People seemed to, some people at least found it really funny. I mean, there's like this 40th birthday party, all the dance moves on the dance floor. I mean, the music. Oh, I love the soundtrack, um, but the way Arj kind of takes over, and Jeff gets to know, uh, and the way the tension of how this is going to be sorted out. Um, I think, yeah, I'm going to give it 9 out of 10. Uh, I'd love to know if you have any thoughts if you've seen this film. Uh, please like if you like this review. Thanks for subscribing. Please hit the notification button. I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.